I'm Katie, and today we're talking with Nancy Beverly about her new book, Shelby's Vacation. Thanks for being here with us, Nancy.
Hi, Katie. Good to see you.
So, what was the inspiration for the book?
I have a funny story about that. I was traveling either to or from the Grand Canyon, and I stopped in Kingman, Arizona. Kingman, Arizona is always windy, always. So I had my passenger side window down, and I had the driver's side up because I didn't want the sun hitting my arm. So I stopped in Kingman to get a snack, and I opened the car door, and this gust of wind blew in, and it blew all of my papers around. And I thought, wow, what a great image. And then I realized that could be the really cool beginning of a story. What if somebody gets lost because all of their directions just fly around and they're lost? And that's how Shelby's Vacation began. And actually, that was the inspiration that I used for the cover.
Of course.
All the papers flying out the window. And in this case, it has the names of the women that she's had crushes on.
Okay, so tell me about what attracts you to outdoors and hiking.
You know, I think it's my destiny. I'm a Capricorn, which is a mountain goat, and my girlfriend calls me her mountain goat. I love hiking. I've loved it since I was a kid. I started in the Girl Scouts, and we were going to state parks when I was a kid. And the Girl Scouts, we would do campouts. And I've just been hiking and loving the outdoors, and also being a photographer, also since I was a little kid. So I was just, I think, born to do it.
So, without giving much of the plot away, are there any specific themes that you feel you'd like to dissect for us?
I think the important theme in this book is both of the main characters, Shelby and Carol, need to learn to live in the present to find love and build a romantic relationship. Shelby is stuck in the future. She's always fantasizing about somebody she has a crush on. She's had a few girlfriends, but she does a lot of fantasizing. Carol, the woman she meets at the mountain resort when she gets lost, Carol's stuck in the past. She's always writing stories in this storybook she created many years ago in grad school. And both of them need to let go of those fantasies and get here in the present.
So, how personal is the story to you?
When I was growing up in the 60s and 70s, we didn't have a gay community. There wasn't any way, even into the 80s, where I could date someone. It wasn't until I moved to California in the late 80s that I had a community. So when I was really young, in my teens and early 20s, I did have fantasies and crushes, on famous actresses, because there wasn't any outlet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that part of it is a little bit personal. I have not created a storybook like Carol. I don't have a mean army dad like Shelby, that sort of thing. My parents bickered, but I've blown it up more for the novel.
How does it feel to see your book on a website like Amazon or Barnes and Noble?
It's really cool. I've never had anything on a platform like that before, or to hold the hard copy. I've never had something like this, so this is amazing.
So, how did it feel to hold that book in your hands when you first got it back from the
I think I
press?
had tears in my eyes when I opened up the first sample copy. It's like, wow, it really exists.
I know that you've told me you're not interested in romance novels. So, why a romance novel?
I don't think of this as a romance novel at all. I think of it as a spiritual journey. That's what Carol and Shelby are doing. And there's that quote, I think from John Muir, by going without, we go within. That's exactly what they're doing.
And I agree with you, by the way. It feels like a spiritual journey to me. Yeah, cool. All right. So, what's your experience as a writer? Do you feel like it's more of a blessing or a curse?
For me, it's a blessing. It has provided doorways into my soul. I learned a long time ago that I think my purpose on earth this time is healing through communication. And I'm a communicator. And I have healed my soul, parts of it. And then I'm hoping that my work, heals other people, gets them to look at themselves.
All right. Well, it has been a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you for speaking with us today. So please look for Nancy Beverly's new book, Shelby's Vacation, at henrygraypublishing.com, or ask for it at your favorite neighborhood bookstore by ordering it. Until next time, happy reading.